All right, what's up, Packer Nation? What's up, everybody? Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks yesterday. It was not a competitive game to watch. I'll admit that, but the Seahawks was dominant. That defense was legit. It was crazy. They just didn't allow anything from that Patriots offense to do anything right. So, congratulations to them. All right, now I've been hearing everybody in Wisconsin and Milwaukee's radio. It was like, well, if the Packers are fully healthy, would they have won this game, or they probably would have beat the Seahawks and won the Super Bowl? Slow your roll. I tell all that slow your roll. Look, you gotta look at the facts. Number one, even if we was fully healthy with Michael Parsons, all that, I think it would have been a close game with we had everybody. But what I really the game changer what I probably looked at is that defensive line for the Seahawks. They are legit. They will rush you. They will push you. They will make sure that you don't have anything. Like that defensive line was not playing around against the Patriots last night in that Super Bowl. They've been like that all year. That's been really been their strength this year was the defensive line. Is Sam Darnold like a game changer quarterback that's going to like win you games all the time? No. They did right. They ran the ball most of the time. They ran that ball, and then they gave the ball to SGN. I mean, Jackman Smith and Jigma. Or they give it to, they had Cooper Cup that was getting, a couple get his due. And, got great tight ends. They could have been they used all year. That's been playing well. But the running backs was their key, was their thing. Charbonnet got hurt. You know, Kenneth Walker the third did great this postseason. He had great games against the Rams. That was pretty much the game that everybody should have been watching. That was a great game. And I just feel like if the Packers even win against them, I feel like the Packers even win against the Seahawks, we would have lost. It would have been you thought that the 49er beatdown was bad. I think in that process we'll get beaten worse because of our offensive line. Offensive line is the first thing the Packers need to fix next year. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you trying to think at this player or Dobbs leaving or anything. The offensive line for the Green Bay Packers is the first priority because you're gonna face teams that's gonna have better players that you already think you have, because our offensive line is horrible. We don't know what we're going to do with Zach Tom. We don't know what we do with Rasheed Walker. Is Jenkins going to be our center? I mean, that's some questions got to be answered. And I gotta be honest. I gotta hold you, but I got some saying real honest. It's gonna hurt my soul as a Packer fan. The Chicago Bears did a blueprint this offseason before. Everybody's been giving a crowd about them winning the offseason here and there. But this time, last year, they made sure they fixed the offensive line. And Ken Williams had a better year this year than the year before. And he got a great coach. And that's another thing we need to address. It's Matt Fleur the guy, Yes, I know he resigned. They want to get rid of him. They got Matt LaFleur back. They got Brian Gutekunst back. They got Rich Paul. Not Rich Paul. Um, whatever the common guy back. They got all those guys back. Not sorry about saying Rich Paul, but they got all those guys back. The problem is they didn't know who was going to take this place if they got rid of him. It really wasn't that many out there. After Harbaugh got taken, they really didn't trust none of these guys to take over for Matt LaFleur. But when Jeff Hadley did leave, he took all that staff with him. Get them all out of here. You could take all that. They took the trainers, they took everybody, the doctors, whatever you got. Get them out of here. Cause the defense needs to change too. The number one thing right now is that offensive line. That's on Matt LaFleur and Gutekunst to fix. The defense, Stephen Gannon, this is it. Look, you already got fired for not being a good head coach. Don't make this another one because you need to make sure these guys are ready next year. Like, I'm tired of this defense relying on one guy in Michael Parsons. You got this Seattle Seahawks team. I don't know who. Dexter Lawrence is all I know, but it wasn't even just him. It was everybody pushing this line to the point where you knew for a fact that the New England Patriots had no chance to win this game unless they got some couple of balls that went their way down the field, the score. It was dominant win by the Seahawks. It was not even close. That's how you win games, in the trenches. In the trenches, when you win, you're supposed to win. Not who's the best receiver, who the best quarterback. How you win games in the NFL is that offensive line and defensive line battle, and who wins it. You got to fix that first. And I've been harping on this all year. The Packers' offensive line need to be fixed. The defensive line, you need to put more guys on there instead of Van Nix. He sucks. Gary got to go. You got to fix that defensive line. It got to be fixed. Why? I hope he gets better. He's a guy that I want back so badly. And Michael Parsons, he probably won't be ready for the first 4 games. You got to fix the offensive line first and the defensive line second. And then you worry about fixing that cornerbacks, after that. But right now, overall, the Packers got a lot of work to do to get on Seattle's level right now. Because right now, they're the standard. Because defense wins championships. Even if it's boring. I know it's going to be boring to everybody. Oh, my God. They ain't doing anything. Defense wins championships, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. If you can't stop nobody, what's the point? Sam Darnold won an NFL championship with 1 touchdown throw. 1 touchdown. It could have been 3. But it was blocked. Gonzalez from the Patriots was a great cornerback, one of the best in the league. But other than that, the Seahawks they won with a quarterback that wasn't, great. But at the same time, I'm telling you right now, I bet the Vikings would wish they would have kept him. I guarantee you that. So to that, I just say the Packers got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. So we'll see what happens with them. So other than that, peace out to Packer Nation. Until next time, talk to you later.